Hey guys, today this is also Geometry Dash Tutorials, but it's on how to complete every single level. So let's just go. So for Several Madness, we got these easy jumps here. They're nothing to worry about. The little spike, don't be tricked. Hang on, don't be tricked by the little spikes because they are actually the same size as a normal spike. However, they are just shortened down. So don't think that they can turn you small or kill you in any way. They can still kill you. So this is easy so far. Remember this part. You see these little sort of rectangle bars. On the second set of bars, which is coming up right now, remember, there's a trap right here. So remember, don't jump there either, because you can die. Let me just show you, we're going to count together. We're going to do our countings, and we're going to count how many there are in each set, and then it'll be easier. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 in this one, and we're going to see how much there is in the other set. So that's about, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So remember, count to 5 when you're on the set if you can't remember which set had a spike and which did not have the spike. And if the set does have the spike, which you'll be able to notice, then just leave it for a moment, okay? Because you need to know which set has spikes and which doesn't. So you should write this down on paper. Second set, if you want to try this out. Second set, fifth column, because I'm not really sure what else to call these rectangle things. Do not jump here, you can actually hit your head. Now, to be in a rocket, you have to hold up to stay up and release to go down. If you want to go through the middle part that was just there, then you should tap, but don't tap too hard and don't tap too slow. Now, you can jump here and then stop to get a coin. I'm not really sure what they do yet, but you can if you feel a little bit risky. I think it's like a bonus point, a reward for your. So remember, for a 3-block jump, free spike jump, you have to jump right before you're about to hit it, and that sounds really hard to do, and it is really hard to do. One of the jumps I mostly die hard on is them, but we're going to continue from them. You're gonna so we're gonna go here now. Sometimes you don't need to jump down some of these. Oh geez, I need to kill myself. Do not see, we can go down here because we know it's not going to lead us to death. Another 3-block, and we're jumping on these. These chains actually don't mean nothing, so don't worry if you're scared if they do mean something. They actually mean nothing at all, so don't be worried. So we're going through this again. And we're jumping through the cut. This is gonna have to be split in parts, like every single thing for part. Remember, those blue spikes can still kill you, even though they're a bit tiny. And remember, if you don't jump up a column, say there's a column right in front of you and you have to jump on it. If you do not jump on it, you will die. It is not going to jump automatically for you, so don't think. So second column, fifth rectangle. Okay, so now, see, tap a bit for that rectangle bit. It's really hard to control the rocket in this game. As you can see, you have to focus on both the okay, sneaky coin there. We're going to have to focus on the rocket and the person. Otherwise, if either one falls, you're gonna die. So 3-block jumped just in time. The 3-block jumps are actually nerve-wracking, but don't worry. If you have a really good control of what you're doing, or if you have concentration, then you should be able to do it. The chains don't mean nothing. They don't do anything to your capture or anything. They're just there for decoration. For here, I say you do the tapping thing again, the middle. And now we hold up, hold down, but don't go too long, because the spikes will kill us in rocket mode. We carry on going middle again, and that is your first level. See, that was very quick. First tutorial down. Now we're gonna do back on track. So, see that? I did not tap. So that yellow thing that's glowing is called an extra bounce. This extra bounce can help you get over any more than 4 spikes. It will not get you over the 3 ones. You can't do a 4 spike jump because it's impossible. You can't do a 3 spike jump, but I'm sorry, there's no extra bounces for the 3 spike jumps. And also, the bouncer it will help you get over 4 blocks. It won't help you get over 5 blocks unless there's another bouncer there. But see, you don't have to do anything. The bouncers work automatically by themselves, so you don't need to worry about that. So another bouncer there. Remember, did you see that bit that had a column with 3 spikes? Remember to jump at that point because it's not gonna work for you. So we're jumping over these spikes. A first set 3 columns. I know this is okay. See here, don't jump. You have to jump there. If you do not jump there, I'm saying that you're not going to get very far. Now we're bouncing over these. First column, second set. Don't worry about the sets unless they do form a pattern. In any case, this is geometry so some may form a pattern. But you don't have to worry about columns. This is the 4th column now. You don't have to worry about columns so much unless they are entering a pattern. If they are, then yes. So now this is a rocket bit. I say that when you're near the block, you go up and then you release. Then you go up again, hold up, then release and then tap a bit so you don't die. Then now we're gonna go now. We're getting close to the end. Not really column. See, 2 bounces in a row. Sometimes that does happen for really hard jumps. Don't worry, you have to jump through the gap through that one. Oh my goodness, there's so many columns. So don't worry about the changes, but be aware that it does get harder near the end. Every single level will get hard near the end. See, don't jump at some points, and you should be able to bounce through the thing. So that's the number 1 complete. Porcelogist is a bit harder, so we may have to explain in depth. You see that yellow circle that was just hovering above? That is called a mini bouncer because you will bounce on it. But however, when you have to bounce on it, you have to jump on it, and then you have to jump and then press your screen again. You have to jump and then jump again. So you have to jump, and once you're on that circle, jump again as fast as you can so you can get over it. And I'll even show you again because I was about to die there. See? Jump, jump. Jump, jump. See, like that. You kind of have to do it quick pace. So I'm sorry if it's like kind of hard. See, I just died there. So jump twice, jump twice, jump twice. That's what you have to do for that part. And then here, this is a quick speed one. Some more bounces in this one. Another jump, which you can pass. Some, not really columns yet. Here. Okay, jump, jump, jump. There can be more than 1 bouncer in a row, so be aware of this. And as you see the trap coming ahead, you see the 3 spikes. Am I right? The 3 spikes and these 3 squares. Do not go on the mini bouncer because the mini bouncer is going to lead you not over them, but actually onto them. So be careful. If there's like spikes above you and there's mini bouncers or bouncers there, then don't do it unless it's not going to go to the spikes. As you can tell, that was not going to go. That was going to go to the spikes. And there are lots of mini bouncers in this one for some reason. See, 2 bounces in a row. So for this one, because it's pitch black and you don't know what's coming next, I'd say you go at the bottom, then like do mini jumps over these. Like hold it a bit and then hold it fully at the end. That's what you should do because it's in pitch black. So all you do is just basically, you just really don't do much. You just have to, as I said, just go down, then like do mini jumps over the edge, and I nearly died. Okay, be careful. So loads of bouncers in this one. That blue bouncer is probably death. So I suggest you do not take it because some bouncers, like the blue bouncer, go really high. The blue bouncer definitely leaves you to death because once I tried it in an editing, it actually went past than the eyes could see. So that meant I lost. So now we've done Parcelages. We are whizzing through these today, guys. If you want me to do another video because you didn't understand, then just tell me, I'll be fine. Try out a bit harder. So you have to jump 3 times there. The red arc spikes don't have it are the same as every other spike. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this. Different color spikes don't have different meanings or different deaths or anything. And those circle things are beeping like crazy. Don't affect anything either. Only these weird like pull things affect you. So we're doing this now. So we're jumping right now. It gets a bit crazy at one part, so you better be careful. So you have to jump rapidly at this part through the sets. So watch out, you turn upside down in this one, which means you have to have extreme focus and make sure that if you can... Okay, let me try something. I'm going to try and turn it around when I'm doing the upside down bit. If you can do that, if you can turn upside down without your screen, if you can, so when you're upside down in Geometry Dash, if you can change your screen and make it upside down as well, so you can see as if it was like actually not upside down at all, if you can do that, then it's easy. If you can't do that, you're going to have to try your best to imagine it, or you write down on a piece of paper of how the place looked like and how it will look like in the actual normal form. So let's do that again. And I'm going to do the thing on my screen and let's see if we actually get past it. And again, these chains or effects, they don't mean nothing. Neither does the music, but the music does give you a beat to listen to. And it's not to distract you. Some people actually find it actually helpful to do it. Okay, now I'm going to try. Okay, it's a bit better now. So guys, I suggest when you're doing this, you should probably do what I'm doing now if you can. Because it's really easy now. Okay, no. I nearly did it. Okay, but that's a bit easier now to get control with. If you can do that with your screen turning around. That was a bit easier. And if you have a phone as well, and if you turned it around, you would have actually seen what I was doing. So yeah. Sorry this is such a long tutorial, but there's so many levels that you can go through. And because this is the full version, there is about like, I don't know, 10 levels. And probably 20 levels to cover in just such little time. Okay. Okay, okay, we're going close to the bit now. Okay, kind of failed. And I was getting in my second set, nearly third set. Don't worry about the sets that I'm talking about. The set thing, I don't think you're gonna like be able to concentrate on because the set is just a bit confusing for you. I'll go in detail more about that in another video because I'm not going to have enough time. All about these columns. So, oh, wait. Was that 5 columns? I think there's 5 columns. Okay, jump. This is a bit easy now. When you get to do it, normally you can do it upside down. But now I'm doing it upside down. Oh, no. It killed me. My screen killed me. Okay, that's not very nice. That means we only have 1 shot now to do it before the video is going to die. Because that means my thing is running out of storage. That means I don't have a lot of time left before the video goes poof. So let's go. We're doing well so far and we're jumping over these spikes. Don't jump at that free spike there. Okay. Jump over these. Why am I not able... Oh, I've seen something. Let me go through it with you guys because I just seen something. I think it's helpful for you. I don't really know if it is. It could be a cheat. It could be a helper. But I'm not sure. Let me get to it. It's not that far now. I just seen something as I was entering the columns. So I'm going to, as I was entering each set. One particular set had that and made me bounce like that. Okay. It's hard to do these levels, like, trust me. And it's definitely hard when you're trying to do one by one. Okay. We're doing good. Okay. As I said, upside down is pretty hard. So don't focus on it just yet. As I said, I can explain that in another sets and columns. I'll explain that in another video because I'm not sure if you're at the point that you can understand what I'm talking about. But if you can understand what I'm talking about with the columns and the sets, then just tell me. So I need to know what you do know and what you don't know. Okay, that floor block jump can be completed because we are at great height. You can have a mini column and a big column together. I mean, you can have a mini, Okay, this one is really hard. You're going to go by instinct and remember the patterns if you can. I know it's hard to remember the patterns, but sometimes